What's up, guys? Legends League Weekly, Sunday morning. Still wanted to get this in real quick. It's been a really busy week. Gino and Trevor couldn't make it today, had, things they had to do. So they did send me their picks though, so we're gonna run through it real quick. Right now, man, Beaver Creek is in first place right now, 139 points. I'm actually gonna Venmo you here in a minute. Dearborn and the Cornells round out the top three right now. And at the bottom three, we got Inkster, Napalm, and Ridgemont. Obviously, it's only 1 week, but it is what it is. So let's get to the matchups. Let's see what we have the matchups here for week two. The first matchup is Cairo versus Tennessee. Obviously, I can't, make a pick on this one, but Trevor is taking the Moose Nucks. That's what he's got, Moose Nucks. And Gino has Cairo. So our next matchup here is Trenchtown versus Dearborn. I think this is gonna be a really close game, even with the 30 points out of DeAndre Swift. Swift, I mean. Um, I really I really like Justin Herbert this week versus Tennessee, which goes along with Mike Williams. Andrews is going to get his. I see he's questionable, but I still think he's going to get his. We should. I would like to think they're going to have a high scoring game this week versus Cincinnati, but we'll see how that goes. And for Dearborn, I mean, I like the Allen Diggs matchups. I like Olave. I do like Sanders. I think it's going to be a really close game. But that 30 points might be really tough to overcome. So I'm going to go with Trenchtown. I think most of us are probably going with Trenchtown. Let's see what we got here. Uh, yeah, these are Leo's birthday picks, by the way. I'm sorry, I forgot about that part. Happy birthday to Leo. Leo's got Frenchtown over Dearborn. Trevor says he has Frenchie. So the next matchup on our docket right here is Inkster versus the Cornells. I mean, the Cornells got a lot this week out of Smith and Addison. I'm still fuming about not getting Addison. That was such a good pick by him. Brown didn't give him much. Um, Fields, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I really like him. I like him this week versus Tampa Bay. Chubb solid, and then for Inkster, I think it's coming down to Watson again. That's what we keep saying. I don't know what he scored last week. He scored 21 last week. He actually didn't have a bad game at all. Um, I'm still gonna take the Cornells in this one. Leo, I should say. Leo has Inkster over Houston, and obviously Trevor can't pick his own game. So we go to the next matchup. We got the Rudes versus the Munchers. I'm going with the Munchers on this one. I was gonna go with the Munchers even before the game. Hawkinson comes out with 25 points, big time out of him. But I still like St. Brown. I like Tua. I just like his team all around this week. Obviously Riverdale's got Mahomes, Allen, Waddle. Madison didn't quite do what he thought he was gonna do. I I really do like Mahomes, and I think he could really score a lot of points this week, but I think it's going to be the Munchers. Trevor says Trevor's taking the Munchers too. So our next matchup we got coming up here is Hell versus the Napalms. Happy birthday to Red, to the Napalms. Hope you're enjoying your birthday because I don't think you're going to be enjoying this week in fantasy football. Goff's gonna be solid, man. I like Goff this week. Obviously, McCaffrey, Kittle, and I think it's just gonna be a. I like the matchups a little bit more for Hill, Michigan. Obviously, for Napalms, you got Burrow. Really's the man now. Pickens, Zay Flowers was a really good pick for him too. but I'm gonna take Hell in this one. Let's see what the other guys got. Leo has Rochester over Hell, and Trevor picked Rochester. So hey, they're going with Rochester. I'm going with Hell. So we're gonna see how that turns out. And we got two matchups left. We got the OB Las Vegas OBJYN versus the Rejects. The Rejects want to get off the schneid here, get out of last place. Devontae Adams, Hopkins, Henry. I, I like the matchups he has here this week. Um, Geno Smith at Detroit. I could, I don't know. I don't know if Geno Smith's going to have a good game, man. If it ends up being, if the Lions get to dictate the game here and keep it low scoring, I don't know what the over under is, but I wouldn't think it'd be too high. So I don't know if that's going to be a good matchup for Geno. For Geno Smith, I'm saying. Tyreek Hill is obviously a monster. I don't know if that's going to be enough this week. I'm taking Ridgemont to go 1-1 this week. Let's see what else. Let's see what we got here. Leo is taking Vegas over Ridgemont, and Trevor's taking Vegas. So maybe I'm just off this week. I don't know, but and our last matchup, we got the Shockers versus the Stay Strap. Um, Obviously 27 points out of Justin Jefferson is a good way to start. I like Lawrence. I think that can be a high scoring game. And then Higgins, Mixon. I still like the team. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't win last week. Goddard with 8 points for Stay Strap. Justin Elliott with 12 points out of his kicker. That's always solid. Pollard, let's see what Dak can do. I mean, obviously Taylor hasn't, I think that really, obviously that's hopefully that's been the story of the season. I'm going with Shelby, man. I think Shelby's just got a lot of firepower. So I think they're going to end up being 1-1. Um, and Leo's got Shelby over Phoenix. And Trevor's got what did Trevor pick? Did Trevor pick this one? Oh no, he's got the Shockers. He's got the Shocks. So that's the picks for this week. Good luck to everybody. Just wanted to get on here real quick. Hopefully I can get some interviews on for next week's show. But have fun, everybody, as always. And see you next week. Cheers.